on he went. Okie doke, so what we're just going to do quickly is a couple of exercises that you can try in the house or outside in the garden. First thing is, and again this is another task that they will do in the early part of the training, which is really, really good, to be able to teach loose lead walking. Sorry if you can hear whinging in the background, the Russells are going nuts. So what you can do is, if you can see on the ground here, my house isn't amazing for it. Let's just pan down to the, is you can set up a bit of a course here, which means that you can weave in and out of objects. I tried to use the kitchen chairs, but I wouldn't fit past them. So depending, you can practice this in your garden or inside anywhere that you've got enough room. And by doing an obstacle course that you can weave in and out, it automatically brings the pup in and away from you. So it's really, really good to teach that loose lead walking. Obviously use objects that aren't going to be too distracting for the pup, because we're making it as easy as we can. And then basically, because when you come here, it brings the pup in, good, and then you can stop and praise actually on the object itself. And then what you can do is even turn around and do a full 360, good. And then again, stop at the apex, wait for them to finish. And again, it's bringing Lottie, don't have a lot of room there, brings it around, good. which she's got, so try and have a little bit more room than me. What you can also do is when you weave in, if you just stop and the dog stops with you, good, you can then bring that up as a precursor for stand as well. So eventually every time you stop, if the dog stops with you, eventually as the dog is coming into the stand, you can say good and reward, and then eventually as they get that 9 out of 10 times, you can say stand as you're coming to that stop, and you know the dog will stop with you. And if we go outside quickly, in fact stop it there because it's long.